Okay, so earlier this week we started the demonstrations of episode 5 on Gamestar Mechanic. We went through the walkthrough and demonstration of Walk and Chew Gum, which is just kind of, it went through how you can change the rules of the game with your goals, and then harmony and health and time. In the title, it talks about changing up health and time to make the game more interesting, simple, difficult, that sort of thing. So now we're going to go through the next two missions, and then the last mission will be where you actually build your own game. So here we have stabilized space. I'm just going to kind of go through these. Let's see what we've got. So reading through the directions, it says adding components to a level shapes the space a player has to work in. Some spaces are harder for players to move around than others. You have to find the right balance. So this mission has 3 levels. White block. With each level the space changes, the balance shifts, and the challenge grows. And the goal block. So you have to reach the goal block to win in this game. So title of the game is Breezy, level 1 of 3. Boy, there sure is a lot of room in here. You can go almost anywhere. Goals and rules section. You cannot lose all of your health. Looks like you get 3. You must reach the goal block. And then the standard controls for a top-down game right here. So nice job. There sure were a lot of paths through the space, so just way too much open space in that. Took almost no time to complete. All I had to do was delay and just get to the goal block. So we're going to see what the next level looks like. Still have our 3 health. Cannot lose all your health. Must reach the goal block. So we're not collecting any points or anything. A little more difficult because there was blocks in the way and there's only a few paths to get to the goals. So now we're going to see how much more difficult the next level is. So this one's called Snug, so it's pretty snug. Obviously that they're contracting, the amount of paths that you can take to your goal block. Again, we have 3 health, so we have to be a little more careful. This space will make sure you're snug. That's why they're calling it snug. So you cannot lose your health, must reach the goal. So even though I took a couple damage, I was able to find a path and just kind of follow the enemies since they weren't multi-directional. But I was able to get through that level. And I got some music for when I start designing games. Okay, so going through the storyline, it says, well done, see how we're perfectly balanced. Now designer and player can see each other eye to eye. I think you're ready to sit in the designer's chair. Really? Click something, design and play. Spins the sign. Now I need my element. We have one more mission before we start actually designing our game. So here we go with Crazed Marching. So in this one, reading through, it says, these chasers are extra dangerous. Each one seems to have its own pattern. You won't be able to complete this game without fixing some mechanics. So this is actually an edit. With the wrench, you can fix the mechanics of each individual component. Use the wrench tool. Remember, you cannot wrench anything that is transparent. Okay, so you lost because you ran out of health. You only get 2, and you have to collect all 94. So we gotta fix this thing. So I'm gonna replay and see what other problems there might be. Oh. wrench tool out, so I think what I'm going to do, since he's coming right at me at the beginning of the game, I'm going to just change the direction that this sprite goes. So with my wrench tool, I'll click on this lead chaser, and I could either just slow him down, or I can change the direction if he's going up and down. So I think I'll try that first. I'm going to have him go up and down. That, and then I'm going to play the game and see if that fixes the problem, see if I can get through it. So I've done that one edit. Let's press play and see if that does the trick. Alright, I think I can still get this one. So it looks like that last guy down there is going really fast, so that's going to be a second change I'm going to make. So I'll go back to the edit section. This I fixed, this I fixed, this guy was no problem. So I'm going to click on this guy, he's going really fast. And we're going to change that to maybe, let's make it a 6 or 7, and give this another try. Stupid and not being in a good position. I'll try one more time. Watching their different patterns, even though this is a little difficult, I was able to get my 90 points. I still have my 2 health. This one was the most difficult. I could have changed his direction or speed a little bit more to make it easier, but I wanted to make this a little challenging. So now that I'm past, I'll get to the end block and I'm good to go. And now we're ready to design a game. Which is clean slate.